Yes, I'm listening.
On August 3rd, 2022, officers responded to a fight. They were informed that a woman was causing a disturbance and was in possession of a metal bat. Here's what happened when the police arrived.
Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! Drop it, you get tased! Drop it! Drop it! Back up! Back up! Back up! Last warning! Last warning! Back up! Back up! Back up!
Back up! Back up! Back up!
Stop with you!
Get on your stomach! Get on your stomach and get tased!
What are you doing to me? Are you guys out of your mind?
If he tells you to drop the thing, you drop it. And listen to commands.
I was trying to put it in
Okay.
my truck.
If he tells you to drop it, you fucking drop it.
Okay, but you guys don't have to take me. What's wrong with you?
You guys have to listen.
Okay, but I'll get my head.
Well, that's bad. That's too bad. That's
No,
what happens
that's
when
so
you
bad.
don't
It is
listen.
my die of my head injury is gonna be on you guys.
Sure, for not
Yeah,
listening,
sure.
right? Because you're not an adult and you can't listen.
My mom stood there. You had no right. My mom went. Yeah, those assholes were the ones you should tase. They had a weapon in my daughter's face. They had a weapon to her face. That's why I got the weapon
Okay,
out.
stop.
How does my mom get tased? I was just trying to protect my daughter. Y'all fucking stupid.
Stop.
No, I was just trying to protect her.
What's going on, Mom?
I say, let me talk to your mama. Mama comes out and she starts trying to swing. I have everything on video.
Okay.
And I'm not telling her, like, look at yourself, man. Nobody's even talking to your kid. There's two little kids that they actually tried, since I'm recording, they snapped the phone out of me. So they slapped my hands twice. One, the black guy that actually jumped my son, and another little boy. And they are those two, they jumped my son.
So the black dude hit your boy?
No,
It's
they
the
put their
three
hands
of
on me.
them.
They did this and they started messing with me. They took my chain, my phone, my shoes. But then one of the dudes, they went over there and got my stuff. But I also had a vape. My parents don't know I vape. Sorry, now you know. But they have my vape now. They took my vape and one of them did.
Even after the officers asked the kids to stay out of the situation, they continued to abuse them.
You've heard how you did it.
Protect your officer. I wasn't trying to hurt anybody. That's why black people get killed. What the y'all laughing at? What the y'all laughing at?
I'm gonna stand up to the
What? Call Grandma Kaylee. Get my phone.
You're gonna roll to me, and you're gonna sit on your butt. Okay, we're gonna stand
Hey, you know what I can't go anywhere. Hey, can I tell you something?
Yes, I'm listening.
Smell like feel myself. That's embarrassing.
You wanna just stay seated then?
Well, yeah.
Okay, we can do that.
Might as well. Get my phone, Brianna. Call Grandma.
Guys, you're not gonna come over here?
No, my mom's right here.
I know.
I'm right here. I know my
Okay,
son.
okay, then back up right there.
Nah.
Now what?
Nah.
Get back.
Nah, don't
Get
touch
back,
me.
just right there.
Don't touch me.
Bro,
Hey,
listen.
They taste you like that.
I don't give a fuck.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
And so then the other kid I wasn't even talking to him. I just said, did you guys see anything? And I said, what's your name, son? And then he's like, I'm not gonna tell you shit. You. We would start cussing at me. So I said, you know what? Call your daddy. Call your mama. I want to talk to them. So then dad comes out and he's on the other side. But hey, we talked about it. You know, we're like, hey, nobody's even messing with your son. What would you do if your son just got jumped? What would you do? And then the guy, he was cool and everything. But then mama over here with a crowbar wants to hit me. So I was like, what you gonna do? And then the little boy, her son, her daughter, because it looks like a boy, the little girl started rushing like she wanted to hit me. So I was like, look at your daughter, yo. Look at her. And then she's trying to blame it all on me. I'm like, wait a minute, I got everything on video. Everything on video, have the other little girl too. There was another girl that also, trying to hit me. And I said, well, what's up? Hit me then. I'm not gonna let nothing,
Here's what the other witnesses shared with the police.
What?
Can you guys talk to these people?
What happened is that she got out to protect her daughter.
Okay.
Okay, and then I guess I get it. That look's kind of messed up, her carrying that thing there. And this guy told her to drop it. She didn't drop it, and then they tased her, but she was trying to explain.
She dropped it. I dropped it. Second time I tased her. I said,
Okay, well, then she
You have
dropped
video of that?
it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
we didn't get the video. He had told her
But the
second
bottom
time
line, I
that she
think
dropped
those people over there, that lady over there in that white car was messing with her and her daughter, and they got a weapon out on her. We didn't witness that. Okay, I don't want to say, but I think she was just trying to protect
Do
her
you
daughter.
see the daughter anywhere?
That what's her?
Do you see any of the people that were involved with this?
No, that girl over there was yelling at her really drunk. The girl that went into that white car over there.
Yeah, record it, please. Record it.
I've been recording that. Do me a favor, stand up.
I'm not standing up. I'm
Stand up.
pissed off. Y'all made me pee on myself.
Do me a favor and stand up.
I can't.
I'm gonna help you
weak,
up. You ready? 1,
man.
3. Walk over here. It's right there. It's right there. Can you give me the taser or the prong remover?
Yeah, is it gonna hurt?
It's not gonna hurt.
Man, I could have had a heart condition, y'all tasing me and shit. I have fibromyalgia.
I'm just gonna pull these out. I think
Go over there.
Hey, hey, be quiet.
They had a gun.
And they're here chasing my box.
Hold
They have a
on.
weapon. Look at, they're literally right there looking.
Who had a weapon?
Look at, they're in that white car. They're in that white car over there with the door open.
Okay, what happened?
They're coming at me. My sister, me and him.
Uh-huh.
And then they
They were coming at you for what?
Yeah.
They were coming at you for what?
No,
Hey, what were they coming at you for?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Supposedly we robbed their kid.
Okay, and then what happened?
They came back. They came back once and they came back again.
Okay, and then when did you see a gun or what?
They had a black thing of like a bar at my daughter's face. So yes, I grabbed that because I'm not
I'm
gonna.
gonna take some photos, okay?
Soon, one of the officers took out the taser needles.
Here you go. It's not gonna hurt, but on the count of 3, I'm gonna remove it, okay? You might feel a slight pull. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Do me a favor, don't move, because I don't want you to step on the prong again. Turn for me. 1, 2, 3. You can take some deep breaths, okay?
I dropped it and he still tased me. And I want to press charges.
We'll talk about that here in a second, okay? Let's start off by what's your name, man?
Okay, and then what happened? So then what happened? You know what happened with these guys or not? Because he's all over the place.
He was at the park. I was at school. My parents came and picked us up, but we stayed in the gym for a little bit because it started raining. They came and picked me up. I wanted to stay at the park. I came off. Me and my friend were talking. We sat down at the grass field, and then they just came up with their bandanas on and stuff, and they just started messing with me. And they like,
Who's they?
it was a Mexican. He had a white, like polka dot, something like polka dot. The polka dots were white, black sweater, and pants, and he.
You know their names?
No, one of them said Kenny. One of them said Kenny. Right here.
What is your name, ma'am?
Here's what the woman told the police.
My mom has COVID, so I came to help her clean the office. I came to drop off my daughter, and I seen someone go up to her, or she was going to where her friends were. I guess they were already in a confrontation, and I stood around a bit to see what the hell, because that's my daughter. Like, no one's gonna touch her, because I seen that they had like a black bar as a weapon, and I'm like, no. So they get in her face, and yeah, I'm gonna do something about it. I mean, I never was gonna really intend to use it. I was just scared.
I got you. Let me get you a good phone number for you, man. 569. Okay, and which one is your child, or which
The
one
one
is
in
your
the
child?
green hat.
Green hat, and what's his name?
Her name's Brianna.
And Brianna lives with you?
No, she lives with my mom. So I guess there was already a confrontation going on.
Okay.
This woman was saying that my
This
daughter,
woman over here?
yeah, that my daughter, some of the kids jumped her kid, and I'm like, my daughter?
Did this happen at school? Or
I don't know. That's what she's saying. I'm like, okay, but that don't matter. If you have a problem, you don't come to kids and get in their face. Because I'm mad. I'm not mad at you. It's just I'm angry.
I got you. I understand.
I said, you call the cops. You don't come and confront a child. Like, that is wrong.
So
Like,
this lady was confronting Brianna.
yeah. And she had a weapon in her hand.
What did the weapon look like?
It was a black bar.
A black
A long black bar. You can ask those kids too. She threatened them all with it.
Okay, so she had a black bar.
And I'm pressing charges against her too.
Let me get the story first, okay? I understand that you want to press charges, and we'll figure that out here in a second. So, black bar, she's holding it to Brianna.
She had it in her hand like she's gonna get ready, and I told her, I said, do something.
How far?
She's as close as you and me are.
To Brianna?
Yes.
Okay, and where were you at?
Right there.
Right.
Right next to them, exactly. So I walked up. I was like, you're gonna be at my daughter's face. What the going on?
I only recognize, I think, one of them.
One of them from school?
It's a black kid.
From Lynn? Is he in your grade?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Alright.
They said that they're in a gang or something.
Okay. So you said they started pushing you?
They started pushing me, they started touching me. Then they were like, we're in your pockets. They said, take off your shoes. They made me walk. And I walked up the street and I was waiting for my parents. And they came and some dude, he just said, hey, well, what did they take from me? Oh, they took my chain, my shoes, my hat, my phone, my vape. Okay, he tried getting it all back, but they didn't give him all back. They only gave him my chain. I had my chain with me.
Okay.
My phone.
Okay.
They were also going to take my bracelet, but they said, F the Cowboys. They didn't really care, so they just walked right off. And then they stole my hat and my vape.
You still have your hat and your vape?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your hat look like?
My hat,
Is it that Cali one you were talking
yeah,
about?
Cali with the bear on it.
Okay.
She's standing this close to Brienne, and you're standing very close to them too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she
Did
got in
you
my
feel-
face,
did
so I
you-
told her back the up.
Did you feel threatened by that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
So that's why I grabbed the weapon too. I told Isaac, go grab something from the back. I said, she wants to have a weapon, so am I.
Okay. Okay. You go over there, grab that wrench or whatever.
No, I had Isaac go because I wasn't going to leave my daughter with that
So
lady.
Isaac goes and grabs a wrench.
I told him, go grab me something, I said.
And then he brings it back to you, and
Yes.
then what happens?
And I was just holding it in my hand. I said, I'm thinking if she's going to use it, try to, I'm going to use mine too.
Okay, and then what happens from there?
Well, I told him and gave me my phone so I can call you guys. And then I'm the one who gets tased.
Here's what the other child told the police.
Your vape?
Yeah, I came up to them and then they got mad because, you know, I'm the child. So then they went over there and they had like a weapon in case like they were going to pull off
Who did?
my parents. But they didn't
So
use
okay,
it.
so your parents pull up on you walking up the street?
No,
Alright.
walking right here.
Walking right here, okay. And they're like, what happened? You tell them?
No, yeah, I came up to them and they're like, what's wrong? I was like, I just got jumped. People just took my stuff.
Okay.
They got mad. They had a bat in case they wanted to fight. And then,
Your parents did?
yeah.
Okay.
So then they were like, okay. So then we went over there, and then they started calling my mom. They started calling my dad, like, what the you can do? They were threatening him, like saying, hey, hit me, this, that.
Okay.
And then he tapped one of them on the back of the head. He didn't even hit him hard, didn't even knock him out or anything. He like tapped him on the back of the head.
Okay.
And the dude, he's like, oh, you hit me, this, and that. And then that's when they all situated. We started walking. I was gonna fight one of them, the black kid, but he was being guarded by two other dudes because they said that if they don't guard him or something, then their families will get killed or jumped.
So the guy came over here saying you guys robbed him, his son.
And we were just
Okay? And then
And my friend was trying his hardest not to. He did already though. But
your friend tried to hit him?
no, he tried his hardest not to. He hit that trash can over there. You see that?
Okay.
He hit that because he didn't want to hit him.
The guy that was claiming.
He seen him hit me in the back of my head.
Hold up. And then the girl, the lady, she had this orange thing and you know the bridges over there?
Mm-hmm.
She had her against the gate with that orange thing on her neck. And
Okay.
I pushed that lady, like, I'm being honest, I pushed it because I didn't want nothing to happen to my friend.
Okay?
That was it for last one, and then they came back.
But you guys are trying to tell me that these dudes pulled a gun. When did that
They
happen?
didn't pull a gun.
They had.
You said
it
a
looked like
weapon.
They had a weapon.
Oh, yeah,
What kind of
it
weapon?
was like a black pole, like a big one.
A pole?
Yeah, like a black one.
That's what
Okay.
he hit me in the head
It's
with.
not a pole, it's a wooden bat.
Oh,
A wooden bat? That's what
yeah,
he hit you in the
That's
head?
what he hit me with.
Well, she's walking off as I'm talking to the lady, and she's still talking shit, so I'm talking shit back to her, like, you know, whatever. And my daughter is trying to go after her, and I'm like, well, get your little ass over here. Like, I'm calling the cops. Like, let them deal with it.
Did she put down the bar at all? At any
I don't know what they did with it. I don't know if they have it in the car or someone else took it out because they were with someone else, too.
Soon medics arrived to check on the female.
See the shit I do for you? Yeah. She's saying something about them jumping to her kid and this and that. I'm like, well, then why do you, instead of calling the cops, why do you come down and confront a child?
Okay.
Stupid.
He's like, I heard you rob my son. That's
Were
what he
you-
said.
were you
and then
guys-
he's like, get the out of here, you black. And then I was like, no, why? And then he just hit me in the back of my head. I didn't want to do nothing because my parents told me not to hit adults. You know me?
Yeah, like I said, we got everything on video.
So the dad that showed up with the bat, he didn't threaten anybody?
No. It's just
You
he
guys
thought,
settled it?
yeah, because he thought that we were picking on his son. But then I'm like, what? Look, this is what happened. A group of kids were picking on my son, and if a group of kids were picking on your son, what would you do?
Whoa! I'm the owner of the Jeep. My daughter's the one that got tased, I guess. I think.
Okay.
That's what I heard.
Maybe, I don't know. If you want to hang out here, and what's your daughter's name?
Cassidy.
Okay.
And my granddaughter, supposedly somebody pulled a gun on him. I don't know.
We haven't heard anything about a gun, but someone did get tased. I don't know their name. If you want to hang out in your car, figure out what's going to go on. Not right now.
The mom crazy. Like, why are you talking shit to my son? I was like, to my daughter. And that girl looks like a boy. So I was like, your son, nobody's talking to your son. And she got really mad. And she's like, no, it's a girl, it's a girl. And I was like, you know what? Nobody's even talking to your daughter. What I'm videotaping is these two little that hit my son. That's what I'm doing. I said, what would you do if they jump your daughter? Oh, they did. So then how'd you handle it? Well, I call the cops. Well, then call the cops then, because that's what I'm going to do. And then, you know, she had a crowbar and everything.
Did he call you at the time when they were jumping her?
No, because they took her phone. They took his phone. They're threatening me. They're saying that they're from a gang. And they started shooting me. They said they're going to kill me.
And then
buddies are a little trigger happy though.
no, because then they told.
Because she dropped it and then he said bzzz, all up on her.
Mm-hmm.
But she dropped it. He said scoot back. He told mom
Yeah,
scoot back.
you gotta listen. Hey, we tell you to do something, you gotta do it.
Hey, does it hurt?
Yeah, it hurts.
Can I try it?
No.
How do I have to get tased?
You gotta become a police officer. You wanna be a police
I
officer?
just have to do something bad.
You wanna do something bad? You're gonna go to jail.
This is your gun. If my mom's going, I'm going.
Why did they call
Hey,
that?
hold up.
Did she ever raise a weapon? Or
Yeah, she was swinging it all over the place.
like how? Like down here?
Like, yeah, like she's gonna do something. I said, do something. Do it. Try and do something.
To you or to Brianne?
I don't know. She was just like she was gonna do something. I might just try to do something to one of us because I'm ready. You're not gonna with my kid.
The officer tried to reason with the female.
It's not a good look. I'm a parent as well too. I completely understand the parent aspect of wanting to protect your children. 100% get that. The problem with the charges though is that you're the one that's kind of instigating it. Hey, what are you gonna do? Swing on me. So
Because I told her, I was like, what are you gonna do? I said, hit my daughter, hit me.
Look at this.
That's why I called the cops.
So realistically though, if I go and take this in front of the judge and I try to say, hey, look, you were fearful of her, you arming yourself with a weapon and then continuing to talk shit to her doesn't seem...
Because she was in my face.
Doesn't seem...
Because she was in my face. Of course I'm gonna protect myself.
I got you.
I'm not gonna be a little back up.
And that's the problem though.
Yeah, it's a problem when I turn around and she hits me in the head and I'm dead. Yeah, I don't think so.
You can back up and
I told her, back the up for me.
Remove yourself from the situation. You know
And that's
I mean?
what we were trying to do, and she kept following them.
They said they can't give it to us.
Come on, come.
Where's Grandpa? Let me talk to Grandpa. Alright, you can talk to her.
I got my son the name.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, you are.
Are you gonna come pick up the kids, ma'am?
You have to give us your badge number and your name.
Yeah, that's fine. Are you gonna show up on scene, ma'am?
No, I'm not going on scene, sweetie. My husband will be there. I have COVID.
Okay, perfect. When your husband gets...
Otherwise, I would have been there in a heartbeat.
Okay, when your husband gets here, I can give him all that information with case number, okay?
I appreciate it because the way they're telling me, you guys tased her falsely.
Okay.
She dropped the wrench, and you guys still tased her. That's the right, sweetie. I mean, I appreciate everything you guys do. I mean, thank you for the service, your service, and everything. But sometimes there's wrong and there's something that's right. And what I'm hearing, you guys were in the wrong.
Alright, so ma'am, I'll give her the case number to your husband, and then you guys can go from there, okay?
I do appreciate it, sweetie. And like I said again, thank you for your service. I appreciate you guys.
When an officer is telling you to
I dropped it.
To drop a weapon
And I dropped
the
it.
first time, though, not I'm gonna go put it away in my car. You understand?
Yes.
It needs to be dropped. If he says drop it, especially if he's pointing a taser at you or even a real gun.
Then that would be on him, because I wasn't going to do shit
in
to
close
him.
proximity, how do we know that?
Because I would have charged at you guys. I've seen all these videos. People who actually attack cops actually charge at the people.
Yeah.
And I wasn't charging it. I told him verbally, I'm going to put it back in my truck. Especially that it's not really even deadly.
I wasn't here for that.
I know you weren't.
But a wrench swung at a very high speed is very deadly. Especially if you connect with somebody in the head. I didn't photograph this. Yeah.
Shortly thereafter, the female was released with a criminal citation issued.
You want me taking her stuff over here?
Yes, please.
Take her off. Right here, stand her up.
Whenever you stand up against the vehicle right here.
I don't want information because I'm pressing charges on her.
Okay. There's no charges to press on her.
Why not?
I explained to you everything.
Still pisses me off. She was confronting a minor with a weapon in her hand.
I understand. There's daughter and the individuals that she was with, the other juvies. It seems like they might have robbed one of the other juveniles or her child or something like that.
So that's why you call the cops. You don't do shit on your own.
I don't know.
But that's why you guys are here. That's what you guys are here for. You don't go confront a minor on your own.
So we got like a bunch of people calling that there's a bunch of kids fighting here in the park. Your son was involved with it.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you something, and they know about my son. You know, this middle school.
Like
Okay, he got kicked out. He got kicked out of it because there was racial profiling. These kids be picking on him all the time.
Oh, okay.
All the time. You know, look, I'm a that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I appreciate what you guys do, and you know, this shit's got to cease. I'm a single parent, dude.
Yeah.
I got prostate cancer.
You got a lot on your plate.
And I got a lot on my plate, and he knows that I light his up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He needs to stay away from these kids. They're bad news.
It sounds like it.
You know, every time anything happens, some kid do something, who did they blame? They blame him.
Yeah.
The female was given a citation for resisting arrest.
Put your hands behind your back or I'm gonna tase you.
On September 15th, 2023, officers responded to a speeding vehicle, and the driver was very uncooperative from the beginning. Here's how this incident unfolded.
Stay in the car. Stay in the car. Stay in the car.
Sir, you the same one that stopped me the other night, sir.
All right, get back in the car.
No. I'm tired of this, sir.
You need to get back in the car.
89, you have traffic?
Someone bring it.
Oh my goodness. What are you stopping before this?
You were speeding.
Oh, I was?
You were speeding. Sit in the car.
No,
Get out of your car. You want to sit in the car? You want to get out of the car? What do you want to do?
I'm sitting in the
Because if
car.
you want to step out of the car, I can pull you out of the car. What do you want to do?
No. What do you want me to do, sir?
Step out of the car. Step out. Step out of the car.
Come to advise, vehicle street to voicemail.
Stop. Listen to me.
No,
You're not helping yourself, right? You're digging around in the car when I'm telling you to stop.
So what do you want?
Step out of the car is what I told you to do.
96,
But you're not listening. You're not listening.
You just no, sir.
Turn around, you're about to catch a charge. Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
For what?
Right now.
For what?
Because I told you to.
No.
You're about to get tased.
Sir.
You're about to get tased. Put your hands behind your back.
Sir, what are you
Put your
stopping
hands
me
behind
for?
your back.
It's like
Put your
what are
hands
you arresting me
behind
for?
your back. You're
What are you
detained.
arresting
Put your
me
hands
for?
behind your back.
What are you detaining me for?
Put your hands behind your back.
Because
Put your hands behind your back or I'm going to tase you.
sir, I didn't do anything, sir.
89 one tase. Oh.
All right, sir.
Give me your hand.
89, you advise 115 or you 1013?
Hey, Siri. Call Jennifer.
89, are you 10? Copy. 89, are you 1013?
1013, I've got one
Hey,
detained and tased.
they just tased me. I'm on Kennedy Drive for no reason, sir. They just tased me. They just tased me for no apparent reason. Hey,
Stand
Siri,
up.
hang up.
Stand up.
What are you for, sir? For speeding? For speeding? You just tased me for what?
That's the car.
Yes, sir.
You have any weapons or anything? That's sharp.
sir.
Stick or poke me.
All I do have is a razor blade on me. That's it, sir.
Where's the razor blade?
It's in my left pocket, sir. You just tased me for what?
You weren't complying. You kept reaching in the car.
No, but
I told you to step out of the car. I was going to tase you. Did you step out?
Yeah, you told me to step out.
And did you do what I asked you to do?
No, sir.
All right, then.
And I will
Okay, so
apologize
that's why
for
you
that,
got
sir.
tased.
Okay. Sorry about that, sir.
You played this already?
That pocket.
This is the second time. Did you find my razor blade?
No, not yet.
It's like a herbal
This?
utility knife. Yes, sir. That's the only thing I have on.
Have a seat.
Huh?
Have a seat.
89, one vehicle advised on rescue.
It was just a drive still. We don't need rescue.
Soon the officers conducted a search on the suspect's car.
We'd do a search of the car to see why he was acting so weird.
Yeah.
He kept reaching. I'd say,
It looks like a taser almost, like, but I don't see where, I don't know what the hell that thing is. It says under on it. Just point that shit out. Come here. You check the back seat? Look right there. There's a bunch of white rocks. I'll get that fucking white if you got it. You see a picture of the tobacco?
yeah.
It's not tobacco, that's what it is. So it turns blue. And then down here. Call us Coke.
How come it's here?
It's everywhere. Yeah, it's everywhere. Maybe he transported him here and broke a little bag. I've seen him before. Where have I seen him? I don't know. He says the second time he's been tased by us.
I'm being stopped for speeding, right?
Yes, you were being stopped for speeding. Then I told you to get back in the car. You refused.
Yeah, no. I didn't. Honestly, sir, I didn't. Honestly, sir, I didn't understand you.
And then you start reaching in the glove box. I say, step out of the car. You refuse to step out of the car. Then I say, put your hands behind your back, and you refuse to do that. I say, I'm going to tase you, and you still don't comply.
Sir, honestly,
it seems to me like you wanted to go to jail.
I will apologize. I was confused. Because you stopped me the other night and my car got towed, so I went to go pull out my paperwork for you.
What does it have to do tonight? I said step out of the car.
I know, honestly, I do apologize, sir.
Is there anything in the car that's illegal that you shouldn't have?
No, sir.
So you're just acting that way for no reason?
No, because I get nervous. You just stopped me the other night over there at the waterfront, sir, and you had my car towed. I had to pay $700 and some to get it right. And then I just went to court the other day to get my car out. And then I called my cousin to get the temporary plate like he told me, and I got 30 days to get my plate back right, sir. Honestly, that's what it is. So, that's it. That's all I'm trying to do.
The suspect continued arguing with the officer, attempting to defend his side.
So you're going to go to jail tonight for resisting without violence.
What? For what?
For resisting without violence, for failing to comply.
What do you mean failing to comply? Sir, I do apologize for not complying, but you just stopped me. That's why I went to go grab my paperwork and show you.
You did the exact opposite of everything I asked you to do.
I know, sir, I truly will apologize for that. I'm sorry. I'll at least call somebody so I can go home.
You call somebody when you get to jail. You call somebody when you get to the jail.
But I can't have, can I have my phone though, sir?
Of course I'll bring the phone.
Thank you. But you're charging me for resisting arrest, and I wasn't.
Resisting not arrest, but resisting my arrest.
How am I resisting arrest? I do apologize, sir. I do apologize. I'm not doing nothing wrong. I work for a local artist.
Hey, boy, we searched him, right?
Yeah.
Because there's like cocaine residue around the edges and stuff. We haven't found anything like.
Well, me and Thurman searched you. I didn't find anything wrong.
Okay.
Doing traffic at right up here on Flagler. He comes by doing 45. Do the traffic stop. He comes out here. He stops. He immediately jumps out of the car. I say, get back in the car. Get back in the car. He won't get back in the car. So then I say, okay, fine, come with me. He refuses. At that point, he gets back in the car. I say, no, get out. He says something. I'm like, get out of the car. Get out of the car. He doesn't get out of the car. He starts reaching. He goes in the glove box. I pull my gun. I see it's just papers or whatever. I put my gun back in and I pull him out of the car. He's still trying to get back in the car. I say, put your hands behind your back. He refuses. Put your hands behind your back. Refuses. Put your hands behind your back. Refuses. Put your hands behind your back. I'm going to tase you. Still refuses. Tell him again. Refuses. So I tased him. He fell. I cuffed him. He started talking to Siri on his phone or whatever. Cuffed him up. I think that's when I called it out. And I brought him back here.
Where'd you drive center?
In his back.
Like dead center?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. So what, you had a wedge of
I had pushed him against the car and I had one hand.
And
I couldn't get the other one. That's when I said, give me your hand, I'm going to tase you.
How you doing, Sergeant?
What's up, Leon?
How you doing?
Where do I know you from, man? You look very familiar.
From the waterfront the other night. Remember when we were talking? The waterfront, you pulled me over. I had my other friend, and y'all towed my car. You pulled it up to Anchor Song, remember?
Yeah, this is that same one. You got
Yes,
it fixed,
sir.
huh?
Yes, sir. I went and got my car out there. I paid. I was just riding, and the officer pulled me over. He said I was speeding.
Okay.
And so as soon as he pulled up, I went and I grabbed my paperwork to go and show him because I thought that's what he stopped me for because he was the original officer that stopped me.
Yeah.
So when I got out the car, he told me to get back in, and I guess we got kind of confused. I didn't try to push him or anything.
Right.
He just grabbed my hand, and I refused kind of like to not get him put in handcuffs, and he told me that he was going to tase me. And I was like, what are you tasing me for, sir? I just want to show you my paperwork and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And so he pulled me around, tased me, and then I got on the phone to make a phone call.
You know that we have cameras in the cars, on our body cameras,
Yes,
all
sir.
that stuff.
Yes,
so
sir.
everything that's happened has been recorded,
Yes, sir.
okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So,
and originally he pulled me over for speeding, and then he was telling me he's going to take me to jail for resisting arrest without violence.
well, yeah, if you jumped out of the car and he told you to get back in, you didn't want to. And
No,
then he said, okay,
I
come
was
this
going
way,
to,
and
but
then
I
you
was
decided to come back in.
honestly, sir, I was kind
And
of
then he had
confused.
to yoke you out of the car.
No, he didn't have to yoke me out the car,
He didn't have to pull you out?
No, sir.
After you
No,
got
sir.
back in,
He
he
told
told you
me
to get out?
he told me to get out and then get back in, give out, and we both were confused. But at the same time, I wasn't honestly listening to him.
Sorry, are you hurt anywhere at all?
No, well, I was tased in the back. I got a little burning.
All right, I got to take a picture of that. Are you able to spin around right here? Because I got to get a picture of your back where the taser got you.
What you mean?
I have to take a picture because I have to do a report of it because I'm the supervisor.
Okay.
I have to do a response to resistance.
Okay.
So I just have to. That's something I got to do is take a
But
picture.
why did I even get tased in the first place?
For resisting.
And why did, if I'm getting pulled over for a traffic stop, why would I even?
So, let me get the picture and I'll talk to you some more, okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to lift your shirt up as much as I can, okay?
That should be right there in the middle, sir.
Alright. Can I get one of you, please?
Honestly.
Turn a little bit more. Like, put your other foot in and you can turn some more.
Honestly, the tase.
There you go.
The tase didn't hurt that much, but I just wanted to comply.
Hold up his shirt for me.
I just wanted to comply.
So it's just this spot right here, right?
Yes, sir. That's it. Yeah. I don't have no problem with that officer out.
That's good.
You know, I just see when he jumped out, and it was from the other night, and that's why I wanted to give him my paperwork to show that my car was good and everything.
Alright, sit back. Are these double locked?
The suspect continued to repeat that he was confused.
Sit back.
So
Sit back.
I guess I'm going to jail for resisting arrest without violence?
Yes.
For what am I going
For resisting without violence.
What do you mean resisting without violence? I already have like 3 charges. I wanted to comply, but honestly, it was a communication thing.
I don't think so.
It was
it's pretty typical that in America, when there's a traffic stop, you stay in the car, you don't jump out right away.
Yeah, but it was like the last time when I got stopped by the same officer, sir.
Okay.
And so I wanted to make sure that I showed him my paperwork, that everything was good.
Well, that was different
honestly
last time.
the reason.
The last time was a suspicious vehicle. I was there for that. I remember that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You and that officer there, and that's honestly the reason why. And it's like I'm tired of being harassed.
There was no harassment. There's no harassment. There's no way for him to know that that is your car specifically. I mean,
how is that no way for him to know that's that car specifically? Yeah, but with a North Carolina plate?
Rental cars, man.
No, it's not. No,
It's
not a whole lot of North Carolina plate. It's like either way, sir.
And from a distance, there's no way to tell at night when all you see is headlights. It's very difficult to tell if it's a specific person in a car.
You know what? I'm just gonna have to move out of Key West because I feel like I'm being harassed, sir.
Okay.
And this is the second time.
Okay.
Sir.
What's up?
Can I have my cell phone, sir?
That'll go with you to the jail. Yeah.
So no. Can I have it on me so I can go to the?
No, that'll go with you to the jail. If you need a phone number out of it, the deputies will let you get a phone number out. Yeah, the deputies will let you do that. Not here. No, the deputies will let you do that.
Why not, sir?
The deputies will let you do that. If you open your ears more and talk less, then there wouldn't be these miscommunications, okay?
Man, see, this is that bullshit. Oh my goodness gracious, man. This is that bullshit, dog. This is that, man. This is the second time and I got stopped. Oh my God, man. This is. I truly apologize. I was just a little confused. You didn't have to get aggressive with me, sir. Because even the last time you stopped me, I was not aggressive. You wanted. And I'm not blaming you for anything. I know you're doing your job, sir. But at the same time, you know, I was confused because when I got stopped the last time. And that's the only reason why I jumped out that way. But I did not show any aggression to you. So resisting arrest without violence, sir. Yeah, I understand.
Listen to me for a second.
Yes, sir.
You put us both at risk when you don't comply.
How am I putting you both at risk?
You're running your car. I say get out of the car.
Yeah.
Get back in the car.
It was a confusion, sir. Honestly, it was a confusion. Honestly, it was a confusion.
It shouldn't be that confusing because I'm talking to you the entire time, and you're doing the exact.
But as soon as you told me to get out the car, I got out the car. And then the next thing you said, get back in the car, and I got back in the car, and then I reached in my glove department to show you my paperwork, and that's what I did.
I didn't tell you to do anything other than comply.
Okay.
When you got out, I said get back in.
Yeah.
And then you did. Then you got back in.
Yes, sir.
You started reaching around, and I said get out.
Sir, I truly apologize. It was a misconfusion, but you didn't have to tase me. Because
you could have gave me your arm, and you wouldn't have got tased.
No, what? You already had my arm.
You didn't have your other arm. I said, give me your arm, I'm going to tase you. It's all on camera.
This is crazy. This is going to be the second time my car done got towed in 2 weeks, sir. How much money you think I have? I'm a working man. I'm trying to take care of my house and my family and everything else, sir.
The argument persisted until the suspect arrived at the jail.
How much is the bond on resisting arrest, sir? What do you mean you don't know? You do know. Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
You know what the charge is.
I don't know what the bond is.
Yeah, you do.
How are you going to tell me what
you know? I know you do, sir. You are an intelligent black man, sir. I know you know what it is.
You're going to ask the deputy.
Huh?
You have to ask the deputy. I'm not a deputy.
Sir, this is the second time you done tried to arrest me.
I never tried to arrest you.
Yes, you did. The first time you was looking through everything and I showed you my paperwork and my paperwork was right. What do you mean? Well, it wasn't right, but Enterprise messed up my paperwork.
Okay.
So how could I know that Enterprise messed up my paperwork? I went and got my paperwork corrected. As soon as you stopped me, that's what it was. So, you know what? I don't even care no more. I just got to move out of Key West. Because I'm tired of having all these charges for BS, and I didn't even do anything wrong. And I asked you for my phone, you couldn't even give me my phone, and then you tasered me for no apparent reason. I was not resisting arrest. If I was resisting arrest, I would have ran from you. So if I was resisting arrest, I would have did something. But that stunning gun, it just burns a little bit, but you don't know what the vehicle is with a North Carolina plate on it. It's the second time in 2 weeks. So I don't know if it's harassment or what. If it was a traffic stop, I didn't even get pulled for a traffic stop. You didn't even tell me how fast I was going or this and that.
You're just saying random stuff right now.
Huh?
So you're saying random stuff.
I'm not saying random stuff. That's what you pulled me over for, a traffic stop, right? I hopped out the car because I seen it was you.
When have you ever heard that it's okay to hop out of your traffic stop?
Because I went over there to go talk. I went over there to get talk to you. I don't know the law, sir. I'm not an officer. I am not an officer. Honestly, did you feel like honest?
You get your license this year?
Huh?
You get your license, your driver's license this year?
No, sir.
Okay, so then
But it's just the same. I'm tired of getting pulled over. You pulled me over the other day. It's just the second time that you done pulled. This is, sir. It's like, nah, man. Just go. Can you put me in there and book me? Because I have nothing else to say to you, sir. You know, if I did anything to offend you, you know, you're just doing your job or whatsoever. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm ready to get the hell up out of here. You know, wrote me a ticket for like $700. Now I got another $100 and some dollars, another booking fee. So, you know, all right. How do you spell your name, sir?
It's gonna be on your ticket, and it's gonna be on the A form.
Okay. All right. I'll see you in court, sir. Why are you putting your hands on me?
Because you're not calm down, face the
No, it's like the last time I did the same thing, you arrested me for resisting arrest without violence, sir. It's like, I'm just tired. Honestly, I'm tired of getting harassed. This is the second time in 2 weeks you done harassed me. The second time it's here. And now you're going to powder my car.
You're going to have us on the bench and I take your direction from the deputies.
Before we tell you about the charges, we have a small announcement. We are planning to hire some of our viewers to do some simple freelance tasks for the channel. You'll be able to connect with us on a personal level and get paid at the same time. Please fill the form from the link in the description of this video if you're interested. The male was charged with obstruction of justice.